WEN, the most popular word in crypto, now potentially going to become one of the most popular meme coins in crypto. So let's dive in and work this all out. Basically, the TLDR is WEN is airdropping to people later today. You'll have to claim it. It's worth a certain amount of money, depending on what the market is. At the moment, maybe it's worth about $40. Maybe it goes even higher. And anyone that actually interacted with Jupiter, as well as a couple of other collections, will be eligible to claim this, but it must be claimed within 3 days by the 29th of January. But we'll go through everything now. So Meow is from Jupiter. I've mentioned him many times, although you may be new to the channel. If you are new, then give Meow a follow. He is a prolific writer. He's kind of like the essay man, just writing essays and essays and essays. And he's a very fast talker as well. He changes from one topic to the next very fast. I've met him, and in person it was fine. But on a Twitch stream, he's kind of fast. Now, he actually created a poem, which is not showing up on my Twitter, but this is the WEN Poem. It's a love letter to WEN bros. Everyone says WEN, 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 referring to the JUP airdrop. So they decided to go and create the WEN token. And this was the original NFT, a new NFT standard that was split into 1 trillion pieces. And this is what this is all about. This is also like kind of, it's a beta test for the actual LFG launchpad, which is what Jupiter is going to be, in my opinion, very much well known for. So you go through and you can see it's a new NFT standard, and this is in collaboration with Ovals, the NFT collection, and it's all about creating this culture coin of WEN, WEN, WEN. WEN's annoying for people to hear, but it's like validation. We want to see what you're working on. Give us what you're working on. So looking after the WEN boys is good. Goes on, and this is what we're after here. So the link is lfg.jup.ag/WEN. The timing is today, the 26th of Jan at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just convert that to your own time zone, of course. Here's a website, here's a Twitter, and the community is kind of in the Ovals NFT WEN chat. There's one like particular channel in there, and everything is handled regarding the project by Ovals, but the support is handled by JUP. So let's have a quick look at the website. So this is clean. It's very, very simple. So of course, if we go claim airdrop, it will take us to LFG. But if you want to find out about the tokenomics, they're pretty simple. It's 1 trillion tokens, airdrop 70%, liquidity pool 20%, and treasury 10%. Then if we go to the Twitter, WEN coin, there's no posts, but they've already gone and grabbed the actual gold tick. So this is like 10 grand a month or something from Twitter. And this is from September 2021. So maybe they've just bought an account and changed the name, which is all good. But this is WEN. Now this is a post from Swerver, who's building Ovals, a coin for the people, but WEN goes over a few things here. Basically how they kind of became partners, and essentially Jupiter is all about their cat and Ovals is all about their owls. So this is a partnership apparently made in heaven. I don't think either animal would really love each other, but in the NFT world, they love each other. Now this is how the 70% airdrop is allotted for. So active Jupiter wallets from the last 6 months, then Ovals NFT holders, Mad Lads holders, Tensor holders, Claynosaurus holders, and Galactic Gecko holders, and Degen Ape Academy holders, and Genesis Saga token holders. Now, it's completely fair. It's equally distributed between every single wallet. So if you have 5 Degen Apes in one wallet, you're still just going to get that base amount. If you use Jupiter and you have a Degen Ape, you're still getting that base amount. Now, as I mentioned, 3 p.m. UTC time for those people in Europe, and the claim window will be open for 3 days, and after the claim window has finished, all unclaimed WEN will be burned. So when you actually click on the website, this is what you can see. Welcome, Space Cadets. Are you ready for WEN? No. This is quite clever. Takes you to Binance.com. Otherwise, yes, me, Brave Cat, Phantom, connect your wallet, and you're good to go. Now you can see with this one here, I have no allocation for this round. I'm going to be using this wallet and another wallet just to show you how to do a limit order. But we're going to go to something that will have an allocation, such as this DeFi wallet, Yes Me Brave Cat, and we'll connect right here. So you can see the claim is 643,652 WEN, and this is the same. You've got until 29th of Jan, 3 a.m. UTC time to claim this. So you need to get in there nice and fast, otherwise it's gone. Now, it says delay your claim to save sol fees, which is completely valid, but we probably won't do that. I'll go over the sol fees in a little bit. But let's have a quick look at how this is actually going to launch and also what is the expected price at present. So to find out what the expected price is, I'm at Whales Market here, and we'll go have a look at this link tree if you like, or just go app.whales.market. And we can see that this is a dApp that's been set up so you can buy and sell things that haven't actually started trading yet. So this is very, very easy to do. So you can basically just connect your wallet, and let's say you want to sell your allocation. You can see what it's going for at the moment. So let's have a look at one normal one, smaller, like this one. 643,000 WEN tokens, selling for $56. Maybe that's a little bit high. What we can do is we can have a look at the 100% field ones for WEN, and then we can see here. This one was sold for $50. This one was sold for $61. And I went and sold mine for $42 recently. Some of mine. I should be very clear on that. Then what we've got here is basically where we can create an offer, and we can go pre-market if you want to. The network Solana will be selling, or you can buy if you want to buy, and then you'd enter the amount. So it's like 643,000, and we've got it over here. How much was it exactly? 652. 652. Then you put in what you want. So maybe you think you're going to get $55 for it. You'd go next, and then you'd have to deposit USDC as collateral. And then after this is all done, you'd get back to your collateral and you'd get back whatever you actually made on this trade. I'm unsure about what Whales Market actually takes in terms of a fee, but this is exactly how you use this app. And I did it myself with a couple of wallets. Now, if you happen to actually have numerous wallets, maybe you've got like a couple of $1 million worth of WEN that you can claim, and maybe you want to sell it like this, you can do a larger offer, and then you can just transfer the WEN once you've claimed it into this wallet, and then go and provide that when this is all done. But I'm just showing you this just so you're aware of what it's actually currently trading for. And it's around 50, as we can see. It's basically this amount per token. So this makes me think that the actual launch is going to go very smoothly. So at this point, what we can see down here is the launch pool status. Now this is from the Meteor DLMM. I'll go over DLMMs another day, but basically what happens, you can see the price, it starts very low. The price is 1 million fully diluted market cap. So if all of the tokens were worth this amount here, the entire market cap would be 1 million. And then when they sell the 200 billion, because it'd be 200 billion tokens in the pool, so 20%, by the time they sell it at the top, it will be worth 30 million market cap. So essentially what's going to happen, and bots can definitely get in this, and you can try yourself. We're going to try and buy some of this as well, of course, but no promises there. So we can see early on the price is very low, and it gets higher and higher and higher and higher. And this is just 69 million. So that's not very much at all. And then the price goes higher. And then at this stage, it's 689 million. The price has gone up and up and up and up to the point where it's 0.00019. So basically 0.0002. And that's about 3.5 billion. And remember, they're selling 200 billion. Now I've got this here just for a better idea. This is still a little bit technical for most people that, one, will be watching this channel, and two, even myself. I had to get someone to explain to me fully to understand it. But we can see here the price table, and I don't understand everything here. But this is token withdrawn in millions, and this is 200,000. So 200,000 make into millions, it becomes 200 billion. So that's how that works. So this is 200 billion. So when these tokens have been bought, the USDC in the pool will be $3.825 million. When it crosses, the approximate halfway point, kind of around this part here, it's just over $1 million. And you can see from 1 million to 3.85, it's almost a 4x, despite the fact that it's really just past a double. And that's because the price gets higher and higher and higher. And you can see this price here. So This is very, very simple, but you can basically work this out. Let's go from about here. So at this point, $350,000 worth of USDC has been put in to buy these tokens, and the price has gone up considerably from here to here. So it moves up very, very fast. Now, I don't understand every single detail about DLMMs, so I won't get into that. But all you really need to know is that number go up, the earlier you can get in. If you can buy, the cheaper the price will be. And by the way, I didn't mention it, but at this current price that this is selling for, this means the fully diluted market cap is over $65 million. So how do we actually buy or sell this token? So what we can do is we can set up and trade just down here. Once, of course, the liquidity pool is live. We can just do a straight swap, which, we can go and move some money around. I've got $6 in this wallet. It's not tradable yet, but we can go like that. Or we can do a DCA or a limit order as well as sell. But the first thing that I suggest you do is increase your priority fees. So it says that Jupiter intelligently decides the best fee for you, set a max cap to prevent overpaying, which is fine, but we want to try and, definitely have some faster, better priority fees. You can also add your own custom RPC if you're knowledgeable about how to do that, but that's quite an advanced step. So either one of these, they should hold up pretty well, but it is going to be pretty difficult. I'm going to go and swap to a different wallet. I have two wallets that I'm going to show you, JUP DCA and then a JUP limit order. So we'll go jump into this one here. I can't claim any with this one, but we can still use it to buy. I'm just using a brand new wallet because that way I can just easily show you what 150 USDC turns into. So we'll come on down again. And what I'm going to do, because this wallet, as we can see, is DCA, I'm going to go and do a DCA. So I also do have a little bit of SOL, nothing crazy, but that should definitely be enough for priority fees. So as an example, I could probably go with like 0.01, which should be sufficient. I mean, that's an 88 cents transaction. We'll go ahead and save it. So I want to go and buy some WEN with USDC. I can change these parameters down here. So I'm going to do it to second, and then we can't go anything lower than 30. So if I put in 10, it just changes to 30. So we're going to go with every 30 seconds and over 2 orders. So to minimize the predictability of your DCA strategy, orders are filled within a randomized padding of plus minus 26 seconds. We're going to go with 3 orders, actually. And the max price that we're happy to buy it at is this price, apparently. We could set this higher or lower. We already know that 0.0003 is actually quite a bit lower than what we are paying for here. It's 0.0007, so it's about half the price. So if you wanted to, you could try and maybe game the system. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, and you could go a little bit less. But we're just going to go with that. And this is a crazy jump up in price, but it's still going to be reasonable. So 100 USDC, 3 orders at this, or maybe I'm going to do a little bit more, 120, and we'll go start DCA and then confirm. Now this money goes to the Jupiter bot. They take a platform fee of 0.1%. As it says very clearly here, the larger your order, the greater the chance it will be executed. That's because in order to get the transaction in, it needs to sometimes up the gas. And the bot is smart enough to know if you're trying to buy $20 worth of something and I need to spend, 20 cents on gas, then I'm not going to do it because it's not profitable for me. So just keep that in mind. Now I'm going to take this $30 here and I'm going to go every minute. So I'm actually going to do it every 2 minutes, and we'll just do all of $30. And I have to change that to 2 orders. So that's 2. And we're going to change this to a slightly higher rate of, say, this. And we'll see how we go. We'll start the DCA and we'll work out with a follow-up video how much I actually managed to get. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. Now, of course, I can sell in the future. I don't have any WEN, but you can go, let's say you have 400,000 WEN. You can go, I want to buy this every 2 minutes or whatever, sell when it's over, let's say that price, and then you might make some profit. You can set these, and if it works, you do well. If it doesn't, then you can just withdraw it. Now, if you do want to withdraw it, just come down here. You can see active DCAs, click on them, and then close and withdraw. Of course, you can also see your orders when they've actually gone through and your past DCAs. Now I'm going to switch up my JUP wallet. So we'll go from this one to the JUP limit order. We'll go ahead, connect. So I've connected my wallet now. What I'm going to do is a limit order here. So we're going to be buying, of course. Keeper bots will fill exactly the price you set. Setting a higher price increases a keeper's ability to fill the order for you. Now there's a lot of on-chain activity that happens here. And although this bot is very good, once again, it needs to make money. There's a platform fee, which is 100% to be expected. And you're going to be competing against professional botters, professional people that would happily go and spam 1,000 transactions per second to try and get some of that WEN. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and set a few different orders, $50 each. Now, if I set it this low, it's highly likely. If we actually click on use initial price, it's highly unlikely to fill. I can go like that. I would love to get it like that, but it's just not going to happen. Even that's not going to happen really. I can try with $50. We can certainly try. We'll place the limit order. This is how much we would get. If we got this, we would be doing well, of course. And then all you want to do is just kind of go higher, to be honest. 200%, maybe 300%. We'll do another $50 order. Maybe these get filled, maybe they don't. Just because the price is available at that price, it doesn't mean that this bot will beat out the professional bots that are maybe putting in $50 or $100 or something quite considerable in terms of priority fees. Or maybe there's even something which relates to Judo tips in order to get their Memecoin order filled first. Now I'm going to change this, of course. I'm going to change this to say something like that. And we'll see if this $50 will work. And I'll let you know how it goes after. So we know that we've basically got $150 worth of orders in this wallet, 150 in the other. Hopefully they get filled, and then we can see what that actually turns into. Now let's have a look at the liquidity pool. This is it here. Go to pool. This is going to show us that we have $200,000 worth of WEN token and a very small amount of USDC. We know it has a curve, and we know that in reality, when there's 200 billion WEN tokens sold, we know that there's going to be $3.85 million worth of USDC or something like that in the pool. Now these are a little bit confusing, but we'll just cover them very quickly. The base fee is 5% on this pool, and it can go up to 10%. And then the dynamic fee basically shows you what the current price is at the moment. So with max fee, if more people are swapping in a position, it can climb. And then what we can do if we want to is we can go and add liquidity. Now I can't add liquidity. We can see there are 100 bins. Now a bin is basically, let's see if we can see this a little bit better. All of these things, it's like a bin. It's kind of like an order position. So if we change this down, we can have a more narrow system. Each one of these is a bin and the price is slightly different. And if we had something like this, if we had 100 USDC, it would allocate roughly the same amount into each kind of bin. If we had a curve, more would be allocated here, less here, less here. And this shows the number of bins that you're in. So you can kind of change it if you want to. And then there's this strategy. Now all this is actually super, super complex. The only reason why I'm showing you this is some people will want to try and add liquidity, and you're welcome to do so. Just be aware that the price will be volatile and the fees that you are earning will probably be subjected to some decent impermanent loss. So just keep that in mind. Degen responsibly with this. Now I've covered this before, but you may be new to my channel. If you are new, then make sure you subscribe. And of course, make sure you actually watch my videos regularly. Go to Twitter and just find Z from Solworks. From here, you'll see a link, Solana airdrop checker.solworks.dev. And what we can do here is we can go and grab all of our addresses. I've shown this many, many times before, but as I said, you may be new to the channel. And what we want to do is just paste them all in. So copy and paste them. You can put them in on a spreadsheet so you can refer to them another time. And this will show you which of your wallets are actually eligible for WEN. We can go ahead and check, or we can just go and configure, and you can work out which ones you don't want. Well, let's just check these ones. So put them all there, and we can see if we are going to be eligible. Now these wallets are not eligible for JUP. However, I did use these just to play with mock JUP before mock JUP had any value, and then it went crazy. I was just testing it out, seeing how it actually went. So we can see, you can just see if your tokens are good just by selecting them here. So WEN, good. Put all your wallets in here, go check them, and then make sure you claim it. Because if you don't claim it, then you will be missing out on maybe $40, maybe $50, maybe it turns into $200, maybe it turns into $1,000. I have no idea, but it's definitely worth your effort. And that's everything you need to know about WEN right now. It's 3:20 a.m., so I'm going to get some sleep, and then I'll be ready. Thanks for watching. Remember, nothing in this is financial advice, so degen responsibly or not, just make your own decisions. Stay curious, and we'll catch you in the next video.